America's Hidden Gold, the untold story of California's lost treasure. In the mid-1800s, the United States was still a young nation pushing westward into unknown territory. Vast mountains, dangerous rivers, and endless wilderness covered much of the land. Then everything changed because of one discovery: gold. In 1848, a small piece of shining metal found near a river in California triggered one of the greatest migrations in human history. Within months, hundreds of thousands of people abandoned their homes, crossed oceans, walked through deserts, and risked their lives chasing a single dream: fortune. But behind the famous story of the California gold rush lies a much darker mystery. Stories about hidden mines, lost treasure, murdered prospectors, disappearing maps, and enormous amounts of gold that may still remain buried somewhere beneath California. Some believe that not all the gold was ever found. Others believe powerful people hid parts of the truth. And even today, treasure hunters continue searching for what they call America's hidden gold. The discovery that changed America. In January of 1848, a man named James Marshall was working near the American River in Northern California. He was helping build a sawmill for a wealthy landowner named John Sutter. Marshall had no idea he was about to change history forever. While inspecting the water, he noticed something shining between the rocks, a tiny yellow metal fragment. At first, he thought it was worthless, but after testing it, the truth became clear. It was gold. That single discovery would transform California overnight. John Sutter desperately tried to keep the discovery secret. He feared thousands of people would invade his land and destroy everything he had built. But secrets involving gold never stay hidden for long. Rumors spread across California, then across America, then across Europe, South America, and Asia. Suddenly, everyone wanted to go west. Gold fever. By 1849, the world had gone completely insane. People sold their homes, left their families, abandoned jobs, and risked everything for the chance to become rich. These people became known as the 49ers. Some traveled for months by ship. Others crossed deadly deserts and mountains on foot. Many never survived the journey, but nothing stopped the gold fever. Stories spread everywhere. Men finding gold with their bare hands, others becoming rich in days, rivers supposedly filled with treasure. San Francisco exploded from a tiny settlement into a chaotic city almost overnight. Ships were abandoned in the harbor because sailors left to search for gold. Tent cities appeared near rivers and forests. Crime skyrocketed. And throughout California, one law ruled above all others: whoever found the gold first kept it. The dark side of the gold rush. The California gold rush was not just about wealth. It was also about greed, violence, and death. Most miners never became rich. In fact, many lost everything. Diseases spread rapidly. Food prices became absurd. Bandits attacked travelers carrying gold, and murders became common in mining towns. Some prospectors slept with guns beside them every night. Others disappeared without a trace. The deeper people searched for gold, the darker California became. And then strange stories started spreading. Stories about hidden gold mines. The lost mines among miners. Legends began circulating about secret locations containing enormous amounts of gold. According to the stories, Some prospectors discovered entire caves filled with gold veins, but before they could return with equipment, something happened. Some vanished, others were robbed. A few were found dead. One famous story tells of a miner who discovered a hidden canyon overflowing with gold. He returned to town to buy supplies, but he never came back. Days later, his horse was found wandering alone. The miner himself was never seen again. Treasure hunters searched for the canyon for decades. No one found it. Yet stories like this appeared again and again across California. Missing maps, murdered prospectors, hidden tunnels, buried treasure. Over time, the lost mines became one of America's greatest mysteries. Gold still buried underground. Even today, historians believe enormous amounts of California gold were never recovered. The reason is simple. Mining technology in the 1800s was primitive. Many tunnels collapsed. Large areas were impossible to explore. And countless miners died before revealing their discoveries. Some experts estimate that thousands of tons of gold may still remain underground. The challenge is knowing where to look. Old maps are inaccurate. Rivers changed over time. Entire mining towns disappeared. And modern California has covered many historic mining sites beneath roads, cities, and forests. Still, treasure hunters continue searching. Some use advanced metal detectors. Others study ancient journals written by miners more than 150 years ago. Every few years, someone claims to have found evidence of a lost mine, but the legendary treasure itself remains hidden. Mysterious disappearances. One of the strangest parts of the gold rush was the number of disappearances. Thousands of people traveled into isolated wilderness areas. Many never returned. Some vanished while transporting gold. Others disappeared inside mines. A few left behind terrifying final letters. One prospector reportedly wrote, "We found enough gold to make us kings." Days later, his camp was discovered destroyed. No bodies, no gold, no survivors, just silence. Stories like this fueled the belief that hidden fortunes still existed somewhere deep within California. Did powerful people hide the truth? Over time, conspiracy theories began surrounding California's hidden gold. Some people believe wealthy businessmen secretly controlled the richest mines. Others claim parts of the government concealed certain discoveries. There is little hard evidence, but missing documents and restricted areas added fuel to the theories. Every time new gold is discovered in California, the questions return. How much gold is still hidden? Who knows where it is? And was part of the truth intentionally buried? The dangerous search for treasure. Even today, searching for lost gold can be deadly. California still contains abandoned mines, unstable tunnels, and dangerous mountain regions. Treasure hunters continue exploring these locations despite the risks. Some disappear. Others refuse to reveal what they found. There are stories about strange sounds deep underground, missing equipment, and people being followed while searching remote areas. Most experts dismiss these stories as myths, but legends surrounding hidden gold never truly die. Gold and blood. The gold rush helped build modern California, but it also caused enormous suffering. Native American communities lost their land. Rivers were polluted. Violence became common. And thousands died chasing dreams that never came true. Even many of the people who became rich eventually lost everything, because gold changes people. And throughout history, humans have killed, betrayed, and destroyed entire civilizations for it. Is the treasure still out there? So the question remains, does California still hide massive amounts of lost gold? Most likely, yes. But finding it is another story. Many historic areas are now protected. Others are too dangerous to explore. Still, modern prospectors continue searching rivers and mountains every year. Sometimes they find small amounts of gold. Occasionally, they uncover forgotten mining sites. But the legendary hidden treasure, the lost mines whispered about for generations, those may still remain buried somewhere beneath California, waiting. What began as a tiny, shining rock inside a river changed America forever.